Man on first, bottom of the first. Cody Bellinger final. They're gonna walk him again? What is going on? It's like everybody's scared of facing Cody Bellinger. What's up with it? I don't know. You tell me. But anyways, welcome back to another episode of No Money Spent. It is episode 29, where we took a team full of common players and have been upgrading them strictly by winning Battle Royale games and obtaining Battle Royale rewards. If you're new to the channel, end up enjoying today's content, make sure you hit that like button and red subscribe button. It's free and it helps me out a lot, helps the channel grow and the community grow in general. Let's aim for 13 likes on this video. You guys help me get to 13 likes on this video and we will upload episode number 3 of this Battle Royale run right here, in which we are currently undefeated. I believed in the previous episode we ended up playing either 1 or 2 games, so we're either 1-0 or 2-0, and now we're playing at Wrigley Field where we have the bases loaded, looking to do some damage with Nico up to hit, and he's gonna hit a gap shot right in between center and left. It's gonna hit off the ivy in Wrigley Field, and this is gonna allow us to actually get a 2-run double. Was thinking about sending Chirinos, but with 21 speed you don't really want to take chances. Now Michael Taylor, he gets an off-speed pitch in the bottom of the strike zone and he's able to muscle it up and just hit it right back up the middle for a single, 2 RBI single. So now we're, a little bit more comfortable. It's 4-0. This, to me, is one of the most explosive lineups we've ever used in Battle Royale. Chipper Jones, he's going to get a single the other way, and that's going to drive in another run. So now, when you have a 5-run lead in the first inning, unless the person you are facing is an absolute goon, you can just relax a little bit, take your foot off the gas pedal, and do stupid plays like this, where I dove with Michael Taylor. I thought it was a good dive. I thought I timed it well, if you ask me. But, with this game, they just don't really lock onto the ball when it comes to diving plays. Or maybe there's a skill gap there that I just have not mastered. So you let me know in the comment section. Is there a skill gap there that I have not mastered? Or do they just not make diving plays like they used to in previous games, such as 18 and 17? It's like, whenever they do make a diving play, it's automatic. It's the CPU basically making it for you. Now, Brad Miller, he's going to come up to hit. And if 5 runs weren't enough, 6 runs definitely are going to be enough as we put up another run on the scoreboard. It is now 6-0 and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling comfortable. But Josh Bell says 6 runs aren't enough either, and he's gonna hit a solo shot, Oppo Taco, which really impressed me because I think that fastball was outside of the strike zone to begin with. And then we're gonna fast forward to Nico hitting once again, and where he's gonna get a pitch in the bottom of the strike zone and he's gonna hit an Oppo Taco shot. It's like we're going the other way. So right now we're squaring up the ball, we're timing it well, and we're hitting it where it's pitched. So as you guys can see, good squared up. Now we have another chance of driving in another run, but instead it's going to be a ground out to actually end the inning, which is fine by me, because if you put up 7 runs and you're heading towards the top of the third and you're still hitting, looking to put up some more runs, then you have to be in good shape. So we get a single with Michael Taylor, and if you don't know, this lineup right here, I would say, has the most gooniest players that I play exceptionally well with. Cody Bellinger, I'm a stud with. Josh Bell, I'm a stud with. Brad Miller, you guys already know I love him. Robinson Chirinos, what more could you ask for out of the first 4 hitters in this lineup? Nico, everybody knows Nico is a cheat code in Battle Royale. And then you have players like Chipper Jones, Logan Morrison comes off the bench, etc. Like, what more could you ask for? We put up an 8-run spot, and then we hit a shot over to right field. This is 100% going to drive in another run. So we're going to put up a 9 spot right here, and you can basically say your GG's because this game is completely over. I'm actually going to try to finesse him a little bit on the base paths. He ends up not throwing to first base. I was really just trying to end the game right there, or at least get the final out, but since he didn't want to get the final out, I'm like, all right, cool. We'll pack on some more runs. I have no problem doing that. So remember, guys, if you haven't already, if you've been enjoying today's content so far, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button, especially if you haven't hit it already. And also make sure you follow me on all social medias at Blademiss. We're aiming for 13 likes. We get the 13 likes, and we will do a double upload today of this Battle Royale run. And I know you guys want to see this because they're exciting. Trust me on that. Just trust me. If you don't trust me already, trust me now. And as you guys can see, we're just trying to get over with this. So we let ourselves get tagged out for the final out of the inning, and then we head towards the bottom of the third where Jose Alvarado is on the mound. He's gonna end up walking the first hitter or second hitter he actually faces on a full count, but that doesn't matter because a ground ball to Chipper Jones is gonna turn into a double play, and we're gonna advance as we are currently 3-0 with this Battle Royale run. So just in case you guys were wondering how many wins do you currently have, it's 3. So now we're heading towards our next game, and I kid you not, it's what I'm saying. Everybody is scared to face guys like Cody Bellinger. He's getting intentionally walked here. I'm like, all right, that's fine. But Robinson Chirinos is up next, so I'm not sure why you would walk Cody Bellinger to face somebody just as good as him, except he doesn't have the diamond next to his card, which is perfectly fine because now it's a 2-2 count. Nico is up to hit, and we just get underneath that pitch, hit a pop-up to the shortstop for the final out of the inning. And now we're heading towards the top of the second, where we have Biggio, I believe, hitting, or at least I hope that was him. He hits a solo shot without a problem, and now it's time for Chipper Jones to actually try to do some damage. And this is the silver Chipper Jones, which I told you all previously I wasn't that good with. His average wasn't great, but ever since I said to myself, we got to pick up the slack, he's been on fire, which is great for me. Now, Oliver Perez is on the mound for us. He's facing that new Bregman, I believe. He's going to get an Oppo Taco double because that ball just sticks perfectly to the wall. Cody Bellinger gets into a little animation where he actually hits the wall before he throws it to second base. That's going to allow him to get a double, but we escape the inning without allowing a run as we get a ground out to the second baseman for the final out of the game, and he decides to quit after that. That's why I said is the final out of the game, and it is Kevin Biggio, or Cavan Biggio, however you want to pronounce it. I'm not too 100% sure on that. Anyways, we head towards the next game. Josh Bell is up to hit. 3-1 count. Now it's time for Cody Bellinger, but they say, nah, I ain't really trying to pitch to this Cody Bellinger. This Cody Bellinger can take first base. I would rather put a runner in scoring position. Hear me out. He said, I'd rather put a runner in scoring position and pitch to your Robinson Chirinos, who you're hitting over 400 with. I'd rather do that than pitch to Cody Bellinger. I said, this guy has to be out of his mind, because I wouldn't do such a thing even if I was crazy. And some way, somehow, we ended up finessing him, getting back to third base. And then with Nico, we hit an absolute moonshot that's going to drive in 3 runs. So a 3-run bomb for Nico. I haven't really used him too much, but I do know that he's a cheat code because everybody that I see using him says the same thing about him. Then Logan Morrison comes up to hit. Keep in mind, Logan Morrison, for us, he's coming off the bench. So imagine how stacked out your team is where you can't find a spot for that first baseman in your lineup, who is an absolute 100% cheat code, almost a guaranteed home run every time he is up to hit. So just imagine how stacked your team can possibly be. And then Josh Bell, he's going to ground out to a double play for the final 2 outs of the inning. So we had a little rally going. Unfortunately, we killed it ourselves. And now we head towards the top of the third, up 4. 2 strikes, get the strikeout, and now we are, I believe, since we were 3-0 last time, we got these 2 wins. We have to be 5-0, you know, that's quick maths, I would say. So now 2-2 count, facing George Springer. He's going to get a base hit right back up the middle. Michael Taylor is going to field it nicely, throw it to the cutoff man, and just in case he was trying to take an extra bag, we were there for him. Now he has Christian Yelich up to hit. Oliver Perez, he's very difficult to actually just read in general because of how weird his throwing motion is, which is one of the reasons I excel with him, because if you can dot pitches, then you're good money. Now full count right here, I believe this is Jonathan Villar, but I'm not too 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on that. But we get the strikeout anyways. Now 3-0 count to Brad Miller. He decides to walk him on 4 pitches, and now it's time for Josh Bell to get up to hit. 1-0 count to him. He's gonna get an Oppo Taco blast that's gonna pass George Springer because he took a bad route to the ball, in my opinion. It should have been a double regardless, but maybe he had an opportunity to cut it short and prevent it from being a double, and it probably would have been a single, advancing a runner to third base. Who knows? But Cody Bellinger, he's going to come up next, and I'm like, oh, so this must be why nobody's trying to pitch to my mans, because my mans hits solo shots or 2-run bombs. He hits bombs without a problem, even if you just missed the ball by a little bit. This must be the reason why nobody wants to pitch to him, of course, but nobody would want to pitch to Robinson Chirinos either, followed by Nico Gertrum, followed by Kevin Biggio, followed by, I forgot who my 8th hitter is, but just know he's a goon as well. That's all I gotta say. As Nico goes ahead, hits a 2-run shot. So Cody Bellinger hit a 2-run shot. Nico decided to hit a 2-run shot. What more could you really ask for? Now we're heading towards the top of the second, where we throw an inside pitch. He's gonna hit an absolute bomb off the center field wall. We tried to prevent it from being a double, but It's hard to prevent such a line drive from being a double, especially when he has good speed. Maybe if he had 1 or 2 speed, he wouldn't have made it. And then he tries to take home from us. And then Chipper Jones, finally, there's some awareness in the infield. He tags him out for the final out. And then Brad Miller, he's up to hit. Brad Miller's going to say, this is what I do on the regular. And he's going to hit a solo shot for us. So, you know, it's nothing new here. Brad Miller doing what Brad Miller does. And every single one of these Battle Royale games so far has been a high-scoring game. Cody Bellinger up to hit. He says, I'm going to do what I just did 2 innings ago. I was going to say 2 hours ago, or maybe an inning ago. I don't even know, but he's going to hit a solo shot. So 2-run bomb, solo shot, best card in the game. I don't know. It's up to you. You let me know if he's the best card in the game as we get the final out on a line drive to center field to actually end the game and end this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. We are currently 6-0 on this Battle Royale run. Remember, if you want a second upload of this run, make sure you guys get this video to 13 likes. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on all social medias at Blademas. And as always, have a blessed day and night. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.